dreamers and make-believers. In today's video, I am doing the Creatures of the Night book tag. So this tag was originally created by Katytastic. She's one of the most famous booktubers out there if you don't already know that, and you should definitely go and check out her channel if you haven't already. So in this tag, we're given 10 creature categories to choose from, and for each category we have to choose a favorite character from a certain book. The first category is vampire. Now, I know what you're all thinking, and I know that you all expect me to say Edward Cullen from Twilight, who is a very close second, but he is not my favorite vampire. My favorite vampire actually comes from the Mortal Instruments series, but I won't tell you who because it's a bit of a spoiler because they don't actually start out as a vampire. But this person, if you have read it, you will know who I mean, does not start out as a vampire, gets turned into a vampire, and they are definitely my most favorite vampire out there in the mythical world right now that I know of. The second category is werewolves. Now for this one, again, I almost chose the Twilight book and I almost chose Jacob from Twilight. And then I was like, no, of course not. And then I thought, maybe it's Luke from the Mortal Instruments series. But then again, no, of course not. My favorite werewolf of all time is definitely and forever Professor Lupin from the Harry Potter series and the Order of the Phoenix, and he's so great, and I'm sad that he dies. Sorry if you haven't read Harry Potter yet, but he dies. Question 3 is zombies. Now, I do not like zombies. I absolutely do not like zombies. They give me the heebie-jeebies, and I just don't like it. I don't like it. So, I'm gonna choose my favorite demigod, and that is Percy Jackson from the Percy Jackson series. I don't have those books anymore because I borrowed them from a friend, so I had to give them back. Category 4 is my favorite ghost. Ghost. Now, to be fair to all the ghost books out there, I haven't read many books featuring ghosts, so for me, I'm choosing Moaning Myrtle from the Harry Potter series. The 5th category is my favorite witch or wizard. Wingardium Leviosa. You, sir, are ridiculous. Expecto Patronum! So this one was very difficult, and I'm still, like, my stomach's still turning at the thought of having to choose my favorite witch and or wizard, and of course I couldn't settle on just one, so I've narrowed it down to 2, but what I've chosen is a witch and a wizard, and I have chosen from the Harry Potter series and from the Fantastic Beasts series. Now, my favorite witch from the Harry Potter series is definitely Hermione Granger. She is just so clever and so loyal and sweet and genuine, and I just really love her character, and she cares so much about things and she's so passionate, and yes, she's just the best. And my favorite wizard, now this is the funny thing that was the toss-up. I couldn't decide if my favorite wizard is actually Harry Potter, Ron Weasley, Voldemort, or Dumbledore. That's right, Voldemort is on my list of favorite wizards. And so, because I just really couldn't decide between those 4 who should be my favorite wizard, I decided to choose my very clear favorite wizard from the Fantastic Beasts series instead. Newt Scamander, who is also very sweet, very loyal, and passionate about things outside of themselves, and also very intelligent. I seem to like those characters. So I'm definitely going for Newt Scamander as my favorite wizard, and Hermione Granger as my favorite witch. The next category is fairies, or fae, and I feel like I don't even have to tell you guys this. I feel like you know it already. But just for the purpose of answering this question, let's pretend you don't know. My favorite fairy is Rhysand, High Lord of the Ninth Court. The next category is demons. Now, I don't have a favorite demon, and I feel like that's a good thing, but I've also not read that many books with demons in them other than really the Mortal Instruments series, and yeah, none of them are my favorite. So, for this, again, I've chosen my own category, and that is my favorite Grisha! And that is the Darkling. Ooh. He is just a very well-rounded and evolved villain, and he actually makes you feel bad for him and sympathize with him even though he is a very bad person. The 8th category is angels, and again, other than the Mortal Instruments series, I can't think of a book that I've read with angels in it, although I could be wrong, but I feel like it's only the Mortal Instruments series, and there's some some okay angels in there, but again, no favorites. So again, I've chosen my own category and I've gone with dragons. And my favorite dragon in literature so far, in the books that I've read containing dragons, would be Drogon from the Game of Thrones series. Now I know he's not much of like a character with speaking and everything, but I love that dragon. He is badass. Every time he shows up, I'm just like, woo! Dragon! Woo! The ninth category is aliens. E.T. Phone home. Hello? Hello? Oh, snap, yeah, I was just about to call you. Yeah, right. Now again, not read many books involving aliens, but if I was going to go to comic books as well, then my favorite alien is Superman! I'm trying to do it, but I'm wedged into my let's just. S on my chest, let me get my paper. And the 10th and final category is super-powered humans. So this was actually hard for me to wrap my head around because I was like, okay, so not a superhero, not a god, not a warlock, not a witch, not a wizard, just a normal everyday human with superpowers. But I finally thought of a group of people that fit this category, and those are The Young Elites by Marie Lu. It is a dark fantasy with a bunch of people that get the plague, and those that don't die end up getting superpowers. And the girl in this, Adelina Amatero, I believe her name is, ends up getting a very dark power, and I really like her character as well as a lot of the others that get the plague and then don't die but get powers instead. And that is all for today. Remember, if you would like a free copy of my YA fantasy at Water's Edge, then click the link below and it will be sent straight to your inbox. And until next time, I'll see you.